Also, I've just like looked at you, and in my peripheral.
Oh,
No, what the hell? I was looking at my peripheral. You want to come down? You want to no. I'll try it one more time. I was looking in that
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Like Father, Like Sons.
I'm the father.
And we're the sons. And we are back. And boys, can you notice anything different about me?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
What?
I can barely see you because you
You've had your
camouflage into the
haircut.
sofa.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, not that.
sure.
It's a haircut.
Yeah,
What do you
haircut.
think?
Yeah,
It's a fresh trim, guys.
yeah. It's. I
looks fresh.
I mean,
How much did you get cut off?
Quite a bit, to be fair. It was getting really long at the back and really, really thick. And to be fair, I haven't had it cut for months. So it's now looking very stylish. But I went to the barbers.
Sorry, whose barber did you go to, Harrison?
Oh, that's true.
Your barbers.
Sorry,
But
I
it's not
couldn't
even
quite
your,
hear you.
it's not even your barbers.
It's my barbers.
You went to a new barber's, right?
Yeah.
And then his name's Ollie, great lad.
Yeah, good lad.
Went to a new barber's, literally
Yes.
the first time. Then he's like, I want to cut your son's hair.
No. He said to me, have you got children? I said, yeah.
No, he didn't say that.
Yeah,
he said, I
Dad
want to
put
cut
us
your
on.
sons. And then Trav, you went to
I
him.
went first. He's put us on. Dad's put us on to Ollie, and yeah, we got some fresh
So
trims.
we're all going to the same
We're going to the
barber.
same. We're all sharing the same barber.
Well, let's
Oh,
rephrase that. We're all going to Dad's new barber.
No, we're not.
It's true.
Oh, God, it is true, is it? Oh, I hate that. I actually hate that. That's
I'm
really...
booked in a couple of weeks.
Ollie, I'm going to cancel my next appointment, mate. It's just not happening. But I actually really enjoyed going to a barber's because we've had our haircut for like years now with Meg. Shout out Meg, to be fair.
out, Meg.
Meg
Shout out,
is
Meg.
our
Shout
cousin's girlfriend,
Yeah.
which has been lovely. But actually going to a barber's, it's like sitting down, talking to like, I guess a man.
That experience
That
of
experience.
it. I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? No, I'm being serious. This is a serious conversation right now.
What are you
No,
on?
seriously.
Sitting down and chatting to a man.
No, I'm gonna be serious for 1 second, right?
I can't take you serious at the moment.
Sitting down, talking to a man and being vulnerable. That's how I felt at the barber's. Holy hell. I was spewing out everything, guys.
Why were you feeling vulnerable then?
I was just spewing out my whole life story to him. But he made me comfortable. That's what it is, isn't it?
That's what you
Yeah.
do, don't you?
He's
I mean,
a good lad.
do you do that?
Oh, absolutely.
I bet you chat so
do.
much nonsense, Dan.
I do.
Yeah, I
I do.
bet.
Because I found the ideal hairdressers now, and it's down where we go on holiday, so
Right.
it's lovely. And she chats, and I tell her everything.
Do you know why? I think
Sorry?
it's because when you're sitting on that chair and they're cutting your hair, you're vulnerable in that
Yeah.
situation. You know, they are literally... The power of your appearance is
Yeah.
quite literally one snip away. They
Yeah.
can ruin. They can ruin you.
That could ruin me, and it has many
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
So I was really conscious. So you're actually
You're letting them in. You're just like, okay.
I think the John and trim was the segue into then getting my hair cut with Meg.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be fair, I think since then I was like, right, let's go to a barber's. So I think it's
might write
worked
a
out.
book.
yeah, looks good.
When he retires.
Yeah,
About all your stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's worked out, which I'm very happy.
Yeah, I
It
love
does look
that.
very nice, actually.
Thank you, Nan. Thank you, appreciate it.
And you look very trim, I've got to say.
Really?
Absolutely. When you walked in, I thought, blimey, Harrison's lost some weight.
Yeah.
I've been working him hard in the gym
Have
now.
you?
That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
Travis has been working
training
me hard. We've been going gym most
been
days.
smashing it.
We've been smashing it.
Yeah.
Have you actually weighed yourself, by the way? How much have you actually lost? Have you lost any weight?
I've gained weight, but it is muscle
yeah,
weight.
yeah.
Isn't it true that muscle
Weighs
it-
heavier than...
fat? Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why.
Yeah, but you do look very good.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Nan. It's
Yeah.
the breakup glow up. So yeah, love that. But you've been back on holiday. Back from
I have,
holiday.
Yes, thank
How
you.
was that?
It was lovely. I had a really lovely time, very relaxing. I nearly sent you a postcard.
Why didn't you?
Well, because when I thought about it, I thought I couldn't top the one that your dad sent me when he was 9 years old.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, really? What's this?
Here we go.
So when your dad was 9, he went to the Isle of Wight with the school. And he sent us this postcard, and when I received it, I just burst out crying. But can I read it to you?
Hang on,
No.
burst out crying
With
as in,
laughter.
with like, I love you, my son, or oh, my son. Which one?
My son. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
What's he
Yeah.
What's he wrote? Do you know this?
Do you remember writing
I
this?
remember it. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah,
Have you
So-
got it with you?
Yeah, I have. I brought it with me.
Yeah, well done.
Right, here we go. Then
Fantastic.
let's hear. How old was Dad?
9.
9-year-old
9-year-old
dad.
dad
And
on
where
a-
was he?
He went to the Isle of Wight.
Isle of
First
Wight.
time he'd been away from
Yeah.
home.
First time been
with the-
away.
like a school trip.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 9-year-old dad.
Yeah.
Isle of Wight school trip.
Absolutely.
And okay, let's hear
Okay,
it.
so
God, here we go.
dear Mum and Dad, I have got a cold. On Sunday, we went to the beach for 3 hours and I just sat there. And I have an ulcer. But Mum, don't worry, please. Most people brought £30 for camp, but I'm all right. Paul, fans. Now, we were told by the school you can only take £15, which is what your dad took.
Yeah.
But of course, everybody else had 30.
Double, so I couldn't get sweets in the evening. Everyone else did.
You couldn't get the tuck shop.
No, I couldn't get. I didn't have enough
afford
money.
it.
Oh, bless you. Oh, little
Didn't
So he
Paul.
brought a postcard that is blank. No picture of the Isle of Wight.
Wait, just show up to the camera. Oh my God, that is crazy. I didn't even know you could get blank postcard.
Postcard
Yeah.
matches the bleakness of the writing,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
The
No,
mood.
there was a reason for that.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, the postcards were 50p. They were only 5. No pictures. I couldn't afford it. So you got what you
He
got.
only had £15. But when we received it, I thought, oh my God, I should have given him 30.
Wow,
Yes, you should have.
that is really
I
sad.
love how it's just like negative.
But I've kept it all
It's all
these
right.
years. I mean, it's in pristine condition, as you can see.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, Mum. I must say.
Yeah.
very
Do you remember
impressive.
actually writing that?
I don't remember writing it, but I also,
How do you remember feeling in that moment?
Yeah.
it was pretty
feeling?
horrific.
Was
'cause
it quite childhood trauma?
It just brought back some memories. But I also, if you remember, I also had a horrific experience of having some sand in my eye, me
Yeah.
rubbing it, and I scratched my eye.
Ow.
That was really painful.
Yeah.
I remember that, and having snot running down my
Did you
nose.
not put that
and
in the postcard?
that was after I wrote that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it was quite a traumatic experience. And guess what? I've never been on a school trip ever since.
No.
After that, I was
Really?
like,
No.
yeah, never went on a school
No.
trip after that, ever.
So that really was
Yeah,
traumatizing.
it was, yeah.
That's good. At least you didn't need to give him back the
I think
£15
for me,
every
it
school
was a
trip.
bit where I sat on the beach for 3 hours and I just sat there.
On
Can
my
you
own.
imagine on his own?
Why'd you sit on your own, you loser?
I'm not too sure, really. What? I just probably just
Self-pity.
Yeah,
you still do it now.
So you just like, oh.
sitting in that office all on his own.
Yeah, it's just my whole life, isn't it? Just on my own.
You're going to start doing that now on your sofa, all sitting on your own
Yeah, it's
sofa.
quite nice actually.
Yeah,
Just
so
used
that's
to
why
it.
you didn't get a postcard from
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Also, can we, whilst we're talking about holidays, who signed your holiday off, by the way?
That's a really good point. We had to scramble to get Darcy.
yeah.
Well,
so
What happened, Nan?
yeah,
Unfortunately, I don't have a leave card,
a leave card. What's a leave
an
card?
annual leave card where I could have written down the leave I wanted to take. My only problem is I'm thinking, who do I give it to? Do I give it to my son, who then has
you give it to the boss.
sign it?
It doesn't
and then
matter. It would have been
send it
rejected
to
anyway.
You to then do a second signature,
Yeah.
and then for Travis to sign it off as a third
No,
signature.
Nan, you give it to the boss. And do you know who the boss is?
Yeah, that's you.
Thank you. That's all you
And
need to
then,
do.
so can I just say then?
The boss. I can't even see
Can
the
I
boss.
just say then,
Dream on.
boss?
Thank you.
Why do I not have a leave card?
Yes.
A leave
Sort 'em
card.
out.
I don't know. Firstly, I don't know what a leave card is, but other than this, we're a paperless company.
Yeah, we don't do
Right?
leave cards.
We
This
don't do leave
organisation.
cards. We like to save the environment. This is actually eco-friendly. So leave cards, it's an email. All right.
There are no
Or a
leave
text
cards.
message.
Or
I
a
don't
text
have
No
an
message.
leave cards in
email
this
for you.
organisation.
You don't have an email?
No.
Well, you got my number. You're my
Message.
nan.
Yeah, text message.
Come on, nan.
WhatsApp.
You're my, I'm your grandson.
text you
Do you
next
have my number?
No, she blocked you.
Well, can I
please.
say my induction then did not include that information?
Oh yeah,
it's
we haven't
really-
done your induction yet.
You've done it yet. Because she's still on probation.
It's
not looking good, man.
It's not looking good.
not
You're
looking
jetting
good.
away for a week.
Is it 3 month probation or?
Well, it's going to be 6 months now.
Been extended.
You've had a week off.
If I can get to a year, I'll be fine.
Yeah, you will be. Yeah.
We'll have to do a performance review at the end of the month.
What is actually normal probation? Is it 3 months? Would you say?
It's 3 months
so.
and then a 6-month probation.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's definitely going to be 6 months for you because that is atrocious. Leave card. All right, we're not in the 1980s.
Oh, leave card.
All right,
Yeah.
all online, paperless.
I was going to say annual holiday request, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, annual holiday request.
Right.
Yeah, you don't know anything about that, do you?
We don't get
boys?
that.
No, we don't. Because we're working every day.
Yeah.
On this
Exactly.
podcast. Every day.
Every day. We're working on this set every day.
I work like a dog. Every damn day.
Well, we have asked you a question this week over on our Instagram. So if you're not following on Instagram, do follow us at Like Father Like Sons Pod or our other account at the Family X. But we asked you this one question and we've got loads of responses. So thank you for responding. Okay. And that is, what's the worst thing your sibling ever did to you growing up? Now,
I was thinking about that when I asked it.
yeah.
I was trying to think what's the worst thing you've done to me or Darcy's done to me.
And what is the worst thing that I've done to you or Darcy?
I don't
Gosh,
feel
I've
like
got
there
a
was...
good one for this.
What have you got?
Gosh,
Yeah.
well,
You're an
I
only
have.
child. What are you on about? You got an only child now.
That's such a good point.
I've got a
No,
really good
I'm
one for
doing
this.
this as a mum with 3 children.
Ah.
I'm doing this as when Paul was about 6 weeks old.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
Here we go. Didn't know about this.
And he was on the settee in the lounge being
Right.
looked after by his 2 older brothers.
Yeah, thanks. That just go out. Did you go shopping
And
or did you go out for the day?
No, I
Just
was
a
in
bit
the
of cooking.
kitchen,
Did-
and
yeah.
they come out and they said, quick, Mum, he's going all red. And what they'd done, they'd given him a Smartie.
Did you choke on the Smartie?
Yeah, he was choking on it. And I had to pat him on the back until I could get it out. Oh, dear.
Bloody tried to kill me then. I didn't know about that.
I think that should be part of the responses.
should be,
'cause
yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's
Hang on.
hardcore.
So you left Dad, a 6-week-old baby, with Brendan and Justin.
He was on the
Oh,
settee.
third child, mate. Popped out, squid. Yeah, that'd do.
I
Right,
was
let's
only in the
crack on.
kitchen.
God, we thought Darcy was bad. This is worse.
Yeah, now you know, don't you?
Oh dear! Oh dear! What? Oh, I did. I was just. It was
Right,
awful.
Oh,
God,
So-
so
Have
the
you,
trauma.
have you noticed Dan said he was going red? No, I was blue.
So we actually asked you, and you couldn't think of.
Yeah.
Well,
He wouldn't remember that.
I don't remember that.
That is probably your worst one.
Yeah,
gotta be,
100%.
innit?
Well, I've
100%.
got another one, but yeah.
You've got an even better one than that.
What have you got?
When we were with your dad downtown and the door closed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that
What?
was awful.
Yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about
sorry
that.
about this. I'm just thinking of all the awful things.
Awful, yeah.
Hang on,
Thanks for that.
what sibling did to dad?
No, Dad did it to me. So Dad did it. So I've got siblings and my dad. So I've got. Basically, when I grew up, it was hell. It was fight to survive. And if I'm still here is incredible.
Dad,
really.
are you
it's
okay?
a feat in itself.
It was.
You
Are you
I'm
okay?
Superman.
Yeah.
I'm here, and I.
Yeah.
Come on. That's why.
What did Granddad do? What did he do?
Oh,
That's
that
what
was
I
at the
tried- he tried to take my
handyman,
hand off.
wasn't it? At the handyman shop.
Try to
That
take the
was-
hand off.
What with the
your hand
door?
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
door. Took the top of my finger off.
He put his finger in the door,
Yeah.
or is it closed? It was in one
Closed
of them
it.
automatic closures.
Took the top of my finger off.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ouch!
And I got the phone call to say we're up at the hospital.
Yeah. Can't save his finger. And they wrapped it up, didn't they? And then
Yeah.
it just because I was so young, it actually
Yeah.
took
Grew
hold
back.
and yeah. But
Like a lizard.
I didn't have. I mean, for years, I do remember.
You didn't have any feeling.
Didn't have any
in the-
feeling for that.
No.
I think I must have. When did I start having feeling? About probably I was 12, 13 maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It does look a bit.
Does look a bit weird, doesn't it?
deformed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's still
Yeah,
got
you
the
can see the
scar.
scar. Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
looks
deformed,
totally-
yeah. Should just taken it off.
Looks like a
really, but-
thumb.
Thanks, Harrison.
Well, anyway, I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
thinking about
Oh,
you, and
dear.
actually, the one thing that you really wind me up, and it's actually quite recent. It's not as a child.
It's got to wind me up. It's got to be wind me up. It's got to be like the worst thing I've done to you.
No, but you do it all the time, and it really winds me up.
Oh, what is it?
When I want some food, or
So I knew a bit about food.
want some food.
This is not a venting session. This is not a therapy session right now.
What?
This is not the worst thing that I've... Whatever this is not the worst thing that I've done to you. I can't believe this to be.
Okay, might not be the worst thing, but I don't know the worst thing. But I just know this really annoys me. Is when I want food or I want some like milk, or orange juice or anything, right? So just food or drink, you will open the fridge and I'll like get it out and I'll pour myself some milk or some cereal, and he'll say, "Oh, that milk's not in date."
No.
Or like, that went out of date yesterday.
Yeah, he does see that.
Right. If you want to know something about
I
Harrison,
love that.
Harrison is really, really fussy. Like with food
Dates.
and dates and
Dates.
like mold, or like you're really picky about. Not like a picky eater, but it's just some things you just get really like.
Yeah.
You check the date on everything you eat, didn't you?
Everything
Everything you eat.
Everything I eat,
So I know
check.
this, and I think there's such a fear
Winds
of
me
eating
up.
something that's just like obviously gone off. So I will.
So he makes me like a Greek yogurt with fruit. And raspberries get out of date very quickly. Raspberries get moldy within 2 days, right? And he puts the raspberries, and I say to him, "Oh, did you check the raspberries?" And I know he does. He looks at he just looks at me and he's like, "No."
But I do it on purpose, and I'll say it so calmly and so like
So-
nonchalant.
yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, I don't know, or like, it's a milking day. Oh, well, I don't know. It smelled a bit weird, but I thought that's just normal. I'll just
Does
say
it all the time.
I'll say these things.
or I'm pouring shreddies or Scruffing's hot big bowl. I pour shreddies in, and as I'm mid pour milking date, I'm like, "Oh my god, I forgot to check."
Oh my god, that's so good.
Infuriates
Yeah,
me.
that is
Quite
funny.
actually.
Hate
I
it.
love that.
Oh,
So yeah,
Think about that.
that's the worst thing.
just
That
it's
you
just
do.
too easy. It's just too easy.
It really winds me up. That is like it's not OCD, but I think it's like that OCD
There's that element to it. Isn't
element
it?
to it where I do check every day, everything. And I hate that recently fruit isn't dated anymore
No,
in some
no, it's
supermarkets,
not.
is
There's,
it?
there's lots
Yeah.
of foods now they're not putting a date on.
Really,
because
really
you
infuriates
can eat
me.
it for a lot longer than
Yeah,
the
well,
sell-by
you know,
date.
Just
Can you?
me, or is fruit going out of date quicker than ever?
No, you're just shopping at Lidl, and
Okay.
Lidl fruit is just terrible.
Is it really?
Is
But fruit is fruit.
I'd ever buy fruit from there. I would get it from
Tesco or
Yeah, well,
Waitrose.
M&S.
Yeah, M&S.
I've got to say
Yeah,
M&S.
Waitrose, M&S.
M&S.
I thought fruit. Like,
Tesco.
it's all-
You can
it's
tell
all
the
grown.
difference.
Yeah, you
Ah.
can, to be fair.
Yeah.
Better supply chain.
Yeah, must be.
M&S.
That's
Yeah.
why it's cheaper.
Yeah, I thought it was just because you go to Lidl, everything's kind of cheaper, so it's just easier to. Is that, I suppose actually. Yeah.
That's the reason, then, isn't it?
yeah, that is the reason.
Yeah, supply chain.
Well, I'm really glad we come to that. That's really good. I'm going to Lidl to buy my fruit. Never again.
You're trying to do a conspiracy. I
Yeah.
just feel like everything's just going out of date
Everything's
quicker.
gonna do quicker. Why? No, it's just Lidl.
It's
No,
just Lidl, mate.
shit fruit.
It's just
Have you ever not looked at dates and then they always have the at the front? Always go to the back.
I always
You'll
go to the
find-
back.
So do
Always.
I.
Yeah,
Because
always.
you'll find 4 or 5 days extra.
Do you do that? I bet you
I-
Do you
don't.
do that?
I don't.
You just
Don't
you just
you?
pick
Do
it.
that.
Do you know why?
Especially with fruit.
Yeah,
The
100%.
reason why is because when I go to the shops to buy food, most of the time I'm buying food that I'll eat within 2 days.
Oh, right.
Whereas
okay.
you'll probably shop for a week, won't
Yeah,
you? You'll buy lots of things. I'm always just getting
Yeah.
like chicken and veg
Oh.
and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that you cook and then you keep in the fridge for
Yeah.
a week.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you meal prep 4 days.
Oh, meal prep. Yeah, that's right.
And
4
who
days.
throws
so you
that
should get
food
the most
away?
out of it, to be
Yeah.
fair. Even though
Okay.
it's cooked.
Wow, I'm really learning a lot and seeing the error of my ways.
Also,
Yeah.
I've just like looked at you, and in my peripheral,
Peripheral.
Peripheral.
No, the hell?
Peripheral.
Don't even say it because you would actually want me to get it. What's the word?
Peripheral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Peripheral.
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 Anyway,
Yeah.
Go on, crack on.
there's so many segues. I'll just say one thing. I was looking at my peripheral.
You want me coming down? You want to
Oh, I'll try it one more time.
Peripherals.
If not, I was looking in that Shut up! Oh no!
Go on, you got to say it. We're not moving on till you say it
No,
properly.
let me
yes,
cut.
you are.
Right.
Right, go on. What are we looking
I was
at?
looking in the
Nah. You
Nah.
say profiterole.
This is I'm thinking of profiteroles.
Yeah,
That's the
I
issue.
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
Count to 3.
That's your fault, Nan.
I know. I know.
Backstory: Nan always gets me profiteroles when I go around there.
Yeah. And then you look in your profiterole.
I look in the profiterole.
Wait, how do you even say it now? I don't know how to say it.
This is silly. This is really silly. Hang on.
Go on.
Peripheral.
There we go. Well done, Harrison.
Peripheral.
Well done, Harrison.
Fuming at that.
Oh, I love it.
God, that's on par with your esophagus.
Yeah, he's on par, yeah.
Jeez, that's rough. I'm only 26. Oh, by the time I'm your age,
It's
You're
going
not
downhill
gonna be
now.
able to
Bro,
talk.
it's
It'll be
going downhill.
You are not going to be
downhill.
able to talk.
Why?
What are you going to say? Peripheral vision.
Anyway, I was looking. All right, calm down, Lisa.
All right, calm down there, Dan.
Calm down, postcard.
Calm down, postcard.
Oh, dear.
Typical was money as well. You're so money centric. And it's only £15. Everyone had 30. Terrible.
There was a lot of money in those days.
I
Did
know,
anyone,
but it
did anyone
was.
give you any sweets? Did you ask for any sweets?
No.
They'll give you any.
No,
Do you know
not back
what?
then days.
Because he's so
Back in the
bloody
day.
tight, he probably came back with some money.
Are you taking the mic?
No,
Right.
he probably was too busy being self-pity, sat there. Do you want any sweets, Paul?
Oh, dear.
No, because I've only got 15. Everyone's got 30. So I do need to save some.
No, not at all. Not at all.
100%. I bet you came back with a fiver.
Oh, dear.
You definitely came back
Did
with
I
some
come back
money.
with some money? I
No.
think I did, didn't I?
No?
No.
I'm sure I gave you 10 quid back.
Because he's so
Wishful
tight.
thinking.
Oh, not tight.
Anyway, the peripheral. The peripheral.
The
The peripheral vision. I just literally looked at you.
Yeah.
And
Dear.
Jesus Christ, am I blending into the sofa or what?
It's what I just said at the start. I was
This
like,
is not
I can't
good.
see you. You were like, what's different about me? I was like, I don't know where you are, bro.
That's not I'm just a floating head. Is it really bad on camera?
No,
I
it's
haven't
not.
actually seen myself on camera. Producer Nan, is it bad on camera?
Looks lovely.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, it would do, wouldn't it?
always will.
It looks nice.
Looks lovely. I feel like we've got a biased producer here.
Yeah, you could wear all green with a whole suit, and then we go, that looks nice. Oh, you're blending in beautiful to the podcast
Yeah,
there.
you're not meant to be blending in. Nan, meant to be. But anyway.
But back to the sibling, what the worst thing
Oh,
that
yeah,
your siblings
talk
ever
about
done.
that. Oh, yeah.
Now, I can't really think of anything like, I can't think of the worst thing you've ever done to me. I feel like you're not very evil.
Ah, we're not evil.
I feel like we've always got on, even when
Yeah.
we were younger.
But we have always got on.
So, I don't know. But then I also think because it's like joint venture, I feel like we terrorised Darcy.
Yeah.
We kind of built an alliance. Just built an alliance and terrorised Darcy.
We did. I remember really, I don't know, I had this urge, like a tick, I guess, but it wasn't a tick, but it was a bit of an urge. I used to just like do this to like, hang on, ready? I'll show you.
I don't know.
I used to do this like,
Oh my god, yeah.
I did that all the
remember
time.
You were younger.
Oh my god.
Why did I do? Darcy. Now that I've just
And
done
then
that,
you used to like
yeah, I used to
grab
do
the
that.
cheeks and like yeah.
I mean, she must have been 3, so it must have been like a cuteness urge, cuteness overload.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, as I've done that to you,
Yeah, I
that's
remember that.
really annoying.
Yeah.
Darcy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I also remember actually when you were, but it just made me think about, you used to nick his dummy.
Did I?
We had a really bad time with him because Travis used to love her.
I used to nick Darcy's dummy.
Yeah, I know. But then before that when you when we weaned Harrison off a dummy, and we used to have a dummy,
He used to nick mine.
he used to nick yours, and then all of a sudden you were crying, we're like, what's happening? And Harrison was like, when you take it out,
Yeah,
whack
that-
it back to you. He needed that quick fix. And he knew kind
Quick fix. It's no
Yeah.
different now with people with vapes, in my opinion.
Isn't it?
I call
Yeah.
people that with like dummies.
It is dummy.
I do.
Yeah.
I do
It's
that.
like a
Yeah.
quick hit of like dopamine. isn't
Dopamine.
it?
It's the dummy.
It is dummy, to be fair, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's learned behaviour. You nicked it off me, so I nicked it off Darcy.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. It's quite funny actually. Yeah.
Well, we've got some responses.
we do.
Sorry, the tangent.
Sorry, yeah.
Right, we're back.
Love that. Thank you guys for giving your responses. We wrote down some of the best ones here. Harrison, do you want to read the first one? Because I feel like it's the sort of thing we probably would have done to Darcy.
Basically, I feel like everyone is in the same boat of siblings do some terrible things to each other.
Yeah.
And it was definitely a trauma dump on your behalf. So thank you for that.
But it makes you stronger, 100%.
the thing is, they're all going to say, yeah, I don't even talk to my brother now. Oh, okay, good. Great. Responses. Here we go. So, the first one. My brother farted in a jar, then
Oh.
made me open it.
That's quality.
That's
the sort of thing I would have probably done.
Is that
when I was
even real?
younger.
Can you even do that?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. I've definitely done it.
That's
I'll tell you what,
Yeah, I've
disgusting.
definitely
we'll
done
find out. I'll let him find out
Yeah.
tonight when I wake up. Harrison, can you open that? Is it? Check the date on that, Harrison.
That's quality.
That's not quality. Shut up. What are you on about?
And we got another response saying, my sister dropped a penny down my throat when I was asleep. Essentially tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the same as the
So was a Smartie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for you. Don't worry about it. I've been there, done that. You won't get traumatised. You're okay. You're alive. That's the main thing.
Wow, that's obviously
But that's a penny. I mean, at least like a
penny.
sweet, I suppose. They tried to cover their tracks, I suppose, with that one. That one, mate, your brother didn't try and cover his tracks,
no.
did he?
Well, my sister-
Wow.
Thing is, dropped a penny though. I mean, in a cashless society, you can't really do that in 20 years time.
True, you won't happen, will it?
Dropped a bank card.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah. That's a positive thing for cashless society.
I like this. This is something you probably do, Harrison. My brother found pepper spray and decided to test it on me.
Wow.
That's something I think you'd do. You'd find it, discover it, or maybe I would do that.
I just think it's like silly spray.
Cheese spray.
Yeah.
Cheese spray.
Cheese spray. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Cheese spray.
Cheese spray, that was sick, that was. You used to only get that on birthdays,
Birthdays,
though.
yeah.
I used to love that, giving a good old squirt.
It might have just been, it's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Can you actually buy silly spray still?
Silly spray.
Yeah,
Cheese spray.
because
Is it
I've
cheese
not
spray?
seen that for
No, I haven't
years.
seen
No.
it. You used to be able to do
Used
that.
to
I
be
would
able to-
say-
You can or can't?
I'm going to say no, and there will be definitely something to do with the environment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
reckon?
gonna say?
What is it?
I'm going to say,
What is it?
I'm
It's
going to
a
say
bit odd.
another reason because it's for kids. I reckon kids will eat it. They'll eat it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put it in their
Yeah.
mouths and
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what
it's just
that's what I was
chemical,
gonna
isn't
say.
it? It's a bit
Yeah.
Oh, kids will eat anything, wouldn't they?
I used to love
But
that.
I haven't seen them.
No. All right.
What's this one?
Next
My
one.
brother kindly broke my collarbone.
We still laugh about
Still
it
laugh
today.
about it today.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's good.
And also, yeah.
What do you mean kindly?
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to quickly just.
Kindly broke my collarbone.
I love you, bro.
Love you, bro. I love
hard.
it. That's pretty.
That must be
kindly.
painful because you broke your collarbone, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And you were playing rugby.
Yeah, which is it's more embarrassing because it wasn't even whilst I was playing a game. It was
No,
during
it's
training.
And where were we going? The next
Training.
week?
The next day,
Was it next
we
day?
were
Sorry,
driving
it was.
down to the south of France.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we were on holiday.
Yeah, I remember
So you
that.
couldn't even go. Couldn't even swim.
No, well, I could with one arm, but I had
Yeah,
to keep
one
going
arm.
in circles.
Yeah.
That must have.
Go round the
Go
circle.
around in circles.
You're right, Trav.
Yeah, it was painful. I do you remember the Bosch bags that they used to have like in PE?
What,
Have you seen
Bosch?
rugby in PE?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Like the big Bosch bag.
Yeah,
It's like
you
a
used to run
thingy
into it,
hole,
didn't
you? Run
you?
into it.
We played
like-
rugby.
Yeah.
No, I didn't play rugby. I was in
Okay.
bottom set PE, so
Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
don't remember the
That's
Bosch
right,
bags.
Okay, you didn't do Bosch. You didn't
No.
quite graduate to Bosch bags.
No.
Well, anyway, for the viewers watching, I ran into a Bosch bag, and the guy who was holding it jumped back. So I basically ran and jumped into nothing, and then just landed on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's
Broke
nasty.
my
that was
collarbone. It was painful.
Harsh.
Yeah, it was.
And actually, when you think about it, were you in the middle seat on the way down? We drove to the south of France. So that was like how many
no,
hours?
18 hours, I think we drove.
it was a long drive.
And you were in the middle. You must have been in the middle. You
20
must
No.
have been like.
The mid-
Ow.
no,
Ow.
I remember. Hitting the car door against my shoulder was fine, but the reason it was harder was because we sat in the car for so much longer, and I remember thinking the belt was over my broken collarbone. So had you
Oh, damn.
emergency broke, that would have killed me.
Ow.
Yet
Yeah.
we still decided to sit me in this seat for some reason. Thought it was okay. Why? Because you
You're
were
a middle
so,
child.
Yeah, no, middle child. We got lost near the Alps.
We
Yeah.
went. We went through the Alps.
We did. We detoured.
we
That's why
did.
it took so long to get there. And
Yeah.
I
Why
think by
did
that
we
point,
detour?
no one was really listening to me. I was like, guys, is this Travis? Shut up. We need to just trying to get to the house. I remember thinking,
Shut up,
Travis, shut up.
Are we going to be there yet? Shut up.
It really was a proper detour, though. I remember
was.
driving
It was,
through the
yeah.
Alps, thinking,
Why
why are we going here? Why aren't we
I
just
ain't got a
not
clue.
on like a main road?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like your generation in a nutshell.
That is.
Always a bit of
Stop.
traffic. Let's detour.
Let's detour up in the Alps.
Stay on course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember your eyes were so bloodshot when we got there.
I had double vision. at one
You were
point.
like, drive for that long,
double
frozen.
vision. I was like, oh, it's in a hell of a state. I was like, I think we sat there to be 12 hours or 10 hours, and then it just turned out to be 18. It's like, what happened there? I don't know. It was
going through the
horrific.
Alps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrific to be
Detour.
fair.
And I
But it's good,
remember,
though.
I feel like a road was even closed and we got stuck.
We
had to
did.
stop
We had to
for some
turn back
reason.
round, yeah, that's-
I mean,
that's-
back
yeah, it was
ourselves.
actually, yeah.
That's why it took even
Yeah,
longer.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Jesus.
Next one.
Good fun. Great holiday.
Grassed on me when I was 8 for flipping off a random bus driver.
Ooh.
Ass can still feel my mum's slipper.
I was trying to read it like, whose ass?
Whose ass?
Like, I thought.
Whose ass? Ass can still feel my mum's slipper. Brilliant.
Also, it's ass, ASS, so it's definitely American.
Ass.
But then they say mum as an MUM, so no.
No, I know who this one was from, but I'm not going to out them.
Okay.
This one was from someone that we know in the gym, Harrison. And I'll tell you after. But I'm
okay.
not going to out you, so don't worry.
Well, that's bad.
And then we got the last one. The last one. Go on, Trav.
Last one. My brother chased me with a knife after I annoyed him. He was chopping food. I suppose he was chopping food. Wow, that's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
with a knife in the kitchen.
Well, he was just chasing him. Not going to stab
I mean,
him, though,
there's
was
some,
he?
Yeah,
there's-
probably not.
Well, you say that.
What do you mean you say that? Go on.
Nick, if you know, there's a knife and
Is a knife.
it could happen.
I wonder what she was doing. I assume it was a sister. I feel like it to annoy him, but
I'm gonna get you. I know. You only have to
Yeah.
trip. Boom, done.
that's it. It's
There's
just-
some real
Yeah.
near-death experiences there.
Yeah, they are.
There is
Yeah.
that shit there.
I feel for
Yeah.
you. I feel for
Yeah.
everyone right now.
Well, hold on. We feel for you, but I've had my own near-death experience,
It's true.
which I only found out today.
Today. So shut up. You're gonna now.
I feel quite traumatised at the moment. I'm still reliving it.
This is the issue now. Dad is every time he's gonna like be in a dull mood. Oh, Dad, you okay? No.
I nearly died when I was 6 months old. How old was I? 6 weeks or 6 months?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
That's probably
Mate,
bubble up.
that could have been quite easily an excuse for. Just got really.
Well, they weren't very old, you see, and I suppose they had got Smarties, and they probably thought we'd just give one to our little
just
baby
leave-
brother.
So now
Yeah.
you know how I was brought up. Yeah. So I'll tell you what. They're only like what 4, 2, 6 months, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
4, 2. Yeah, just put them on the sofa and then I'll just go in the kitchen. They'll be okay. Do you know what I mean? That's
Well,
literally had to grow myself up.
I
That's what it's
know.
like.
I know what I'm gonna get you for your birthday.
Some Smarties.
Smarties.
I've already got some.
I've just thought of the worst thing that you've ever done to me. Now I've had time to sit here and think.
Okay, go on then.
Go
And
on then.
Dad, you'll agree with this.
I haven't done anything that
No,
bad.
you have. You have. It was awful. And Dad will agree because he was involved in it as well.
Go on.
Do you remember when you used to make us do the cameos?
Oh yeah.
No, that was so rough.
That
hold
wasn't
on.
that bad.
Harrison.
Harrison, it was bad.
It was
was-
good.
Well, listen, everybody else on the Cameo app would just go, "Hi, my name's John, and this is a video for message for Laura, hi."
Right,
Nice
for
to
context,
meet you."
That's it, yeah.
for context, guys, Cameo is an app where you can basically pay for a private video message
Yeah, I know, you know all about it, wouldn't you?
from an actor, from a singer, Z-list celebrities, basically.
And that was us.
That was us.
Yeah, that was us.
But
So
you used to make videos. So like Dad was saying of like, hello, and you say hello
It's
to the
good.
person.
It's about
and you
giving
give,
back.
It's giving
Yeah, I
back.
didn't mind that.
Didn't mind that at all.
I ain't got a problem with that.
it's for our fans.
But no, Harris said, "No, we can't do that. No, we're not doing
Why
it.
not?
No, we need to do a dance.
We need to do a full
full-on
production.
production dance.
Every single cameo that we did, it was like. But to be fair, do you know what? If you bought a cameo from us back in 2020,
you
2021,
got your money's worth.
you've got your money's worth. I tell you, you've got your money's worth because of him, and you can thank him for that. Because me and Dad, we wanted to do like a hey, how's it going? Like just like a message.
Happy birthday.
Harrison made us do a new dance routine for every single
That's
person.
crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I would never do that now.
No.
I would never do that
Well,
now.
we wouldn't let you. We wouldn't let you.
I mean, that is crazy.
We did one. We came in or something, and the other thing was the whole idea was a cameo. You're supposed to record it, bang, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2, whatever. Thank you very much indeed. Enjoy. Yeah. Oh no, not him, boy. What did he do?
perfectionist.
Oh no, hang on. No, we're not central. No, redo that.
No.
It might take about 5 or 10 takes.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
we're like, oh mate.
So
We've
you
got-
couldn't have
we've
been
got-
doing 10 or 11 and sending them out all in
No,
one.
No,
Oh,
we only
God,
did
no.
like 5.
We did get 5
5
and
an
it'd be
evening.
like an hour later.
Yeah.
We were
No.
like, there you go, we've got 2 more to do tonight, lads. Like, oh, for God's sake. Can we not just go, happy birthday and what? No.
Do you remember the song? Remember the song we used to do? Ready?
Put your pinky finger to the moon.
Hey girl, what you trying to do? Tell me what you trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so players, look out. Oh my god. Do you know what? I reckon we could do the whole dance.
We could
now.
already do the whole dance
We could do
now.
it. We could do it
Oh,
any
it's
time.
like-
But it would always be on a Sunday evening when you want
It
to
would.
chill out and relax.
I know.
And then matey boy comes in going, right boys, we've got two cameo requests in. And we're looking at each other like,
Oh, just had a Sunday roast. It's 8 o'clock at night.
chill out.
To be honest, though, I think
funny, yeah.
like
So funny.
we
Yeah.
did that, and that was really good. I think people got wind of it very quickly, so they started messaging requests rather than say, "Oh, it's my sister's birthday." It'd be more right. Can you dance to this song and do this
Oh,
routine?
no.
I'm thinking, oh my god,
It's gone
This
out
is
of hand
actually,
here.
yeah, this has gone a bit
Gone
long.
Totally out of hand. I just want to do. Happy birthday. How you doing?
Nice little message.
Bosh, job done. No, it's complete and utter.
So if you
Dance
bought a
routine.
Cameo from us
Yeah.
back in 2020 or 2021, do let us know. And actually, if you've still got the videos, send us the video because I'd love to see them.
Do people still do it? Or
People
is
still
it-
do Cameo.
Do they?
In terms of doing a dance, then saying happy birthday, I don't think
No,
so. I
don't
think
think
we
anyone
were
does
not
that.
not to that
one of a
level.
kind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
really
was.
That's what I was trying to do. We're just trying to do something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, be different.
You know, it's
Yeah.
different, and it was really time consuming, and actually
very time consuming.
really long.
Yeah,
and
it
then
was,
you did the whole dance perfectly, and then we got into it, and then Dad's saying, "Happy birthday, Sarah!" No, Sarah, Dad.
Oh, and that's where you have to like, stop.
And then you stop, and then right,
Gotta do
back
the
on
whole
it,
lot
do the
again.
whole lot again. Yeah,
Oh,
that was the bit that was
Yeah.
really winding me up. It's like, right,
Yeah.
just don't speak now.
Don't speak. I've got
Yeah, and you could just feel the tension after that fourth take. Dad was not in the mood anymore, and he'd be like, "Right, you'd be getting really pissed
Yeah,
off."
because it's like Sunday evening, mate. I just want to sit down. Do you know what I
Do
mean?
you know what? In the
Funny.
earlier content
Funny.
as well, when we did like stories or even Cameo, and still we kind of do this now, and Mum always picks it up on us, but we always do it. We always say like, "Happy birthday, Jason," and then you would say, "Happy birthday, Jason," and then you would say,
Happy birthday, Jason.
so like you'd say it 3 times.
Yeah, I know.
Like, but we'd always repeat ourselves. So it wouldn't even be that. It'd be like, hope everyone's having a great day. Yeah, hope you're having a great day.
Hope you're having a great day.
No, do you know what? I think
Oh, painful.
I know why, though.
we do that anyway. I
Yeah.
think we
We do it
actually
all the
naturally
time.
do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll sometimes repeat what you say, and you repeat what I say.
know.
When we're having conversations with people.
We've probably
Do you know
done it
why?
here.
Do you know why I say it though?
Why?
I say it because you've said it, and I think it's coming from you. You've said it, it's coming from you.
Yes,
I
you
want to
said
say it's coming from me. Do you know what I mean? If you say happy birthday, I want to say
why I said
happy
it.
birthday. So it's coming from me as well. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
you're right. That's why I
actually
say it all the
agree.
time.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
the person probably really appreciates that every single person has
Said happy birthday. I would be.
Yeah.
If someone said happy birthday and the other two stand, I'm like, sorry, what are you wishing me happy birthday? Or are you just gonna, do you know what I mean? It's true though, isn't it?
I agree.
That's true. But it's true, we do it all the time. And it's not just the happy birthday, it'll be like anything, like just like more just generic, and we'll just say a
Yeah.
word and then you'll repeat the word. And
That's
then you'll
probably why the
repeat word.
cameos lasted 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Laura.
Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day.
We should bring the cameos back. We should do it.
No.
For one
chance,
time,
mate.
for one time only. Picture.
Well, if we do, it'll just be literally happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, that's
So we don't have enough
what it'd be.
time in the day.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's nearly coming to like, you know, being like not full time, but
full on
it was-
production.
It was like literally, we've got 10 cameo. Right, it's going to take us like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we didn't do the dances, it would be a lot easier. So we might do it again.
No,
'Cause-
don't think we will.
No.
I don't think we ever will. will we?
That's not already. No,
Nope.
Don't
doing
think
that.
we will, mate.
not doing it.
You can, Harrison, if you want.
Hi everyone. Have to do the Beyonce dance on his own.
If we were to do Cameo again, that is the dance we'd do.
Yeah, we would.
We would do that. And actually, that would be quite easy to do. Maybe we should do it. Maybe one time
No,
thing.
I don't think we should.
Right, guys.
It's a really good idea, Harrison. Not.
shall we vote on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
All
vote.
those in favour?
Say aye.
Aye.
Well, luckily, I've got the majority vote, so I say nay.
And that concludes today's episode, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Make sure to leave a like if you're watching the video, comment, subscribe, follow our accounts, and engage with us. We really love to see your comments.
Please do comment and engage, guys. All the positive comments are fantastic.
We love them.
We appreciate you.
And we
Thank you
see
very
every
much.
single one. So thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. We have been Like Father, Like Sons.
I'm the father.
And we're the sons.
And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.